Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome to State of Decay. I did a series for this a long while back, had a lot of fun. Really wish there was multiplayer like most other people that played it at the time, but I really felt at the time like this was one of the best kind of zombie games there were, or as I see a number of people say, it's definitely a game that really represents The Walking Dead, for example, really well. I really liked how they set this up. But they released a DLC called Breakdown, and that was about the time I had stopped playing and I wanted to play it and never got around to it. So today I'm jumping back to it, I'm revisiting it, and I thought I would bring you guys along. Now, I did jump in before. You only have the random character to choose from, and so it assigned me this guy when I played, Jacob Ritter. So I could play him again. I just jumped on him to get a feel for the controls, and I ran around a bit last night. So I could play him again, but I think if I do random, it will unlock somebody else, which I think could be cool. So I'm thinking about doing that. What was cool about him was he had this microphone stand that was a slow swinging, but it was really wide. I think I hit multiple at a time. I really liked that. But let's go ahead and do random and see who we get. Okay, things begin hectic for you when you start in State of Decay. We've obviously got guys chasing us, so probably going to fight them off. Ah, get off of me! Let's see what I guess I'm swinging a bat with nails in it? Looks like it. Phew.
I guess we're moving on, huh?
Okay. Oh, it's a pipe.
We're not the only survivors around, you know. There's a few other groups scattered around the valley.
Cool. Okay, so here we are. We've just started. Right when you start, you always got to run from the zombies, it seems. I seem to recall that, and it happened again here this time, as well as last night. I've got the new guy here. Let's actually bring some stuff up here. So there we go. Christopher Altman. So we have a cracked pipe, no gun. A cracked pipe. Sounded like I said crack pipe. Drunk. Okay, he can be insensitive. He's a one-time jock, drink a lot. Dim bulb, not the sharpest tool in the shed. Nice. So here we are. So let me kind of fill you in on what I plan on doing here. Because one of the first things I get asked when I start up some new game is, are you going to do a series? My plan for this right now is to just play straight one episode. And we'll just see how it goes. I just wanted to check out the game again. I've been really excited because they announced State of Decay 2 and it's going to be multiplayer. I'm so excited for that, you guys. Super excited, which got me thinking about this game again. I was like, oh man, I love State of Decay so much. All I wanted was multiplayer. So anyway, I'm going to just do this one episode. I hope you guys enjoy it. You guys can definitely let me know in the comments and by leaving a like. If you would like to see more, I would definitely consider it if there was a good amount of positive feedback in that regard. Otherwise, we'll just keep it to one. So let's look at the map. We're here. No, we're over here. There is potentially people over here. The first thing we need to do is find a community. I'm going to back this out. So we've got a couple others down there, but we're here in kind of the beginning.
When you find a good place to settle down, I'll come and meet you there.
Yep, good place to settle down. Got it. Now, I'm trying to think. Should I drive there? Let me try to outrun these guys a bit and bring up the map again. I actually don't know if it pauses. Let's look. Nope, they're still moving towards me. Let's see. Let's get down here a bit. I'll just give myself a little bit more room. They're pretty quick. And we'll click that. So it's in that direction. I don't think we need to drive there. That was one of the things I kind of wanted to check. It is this town right here. It's nearby, so we're just going to run there. Now, one of the plans for me here, too, is that I just wanted to jump in here and goof around. Typically in my videos, if you watch my channel long enough, you know that I tend to edit out slow parts, and I do a number of transitions between things. I'm going to do this as one long play here. So we may do 20-30 minutes, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not keeping a close eye on the time. But then we'll leave it at that. Let's see. It is just up ahead here. See, if I drove, I would get a lot of attention. I think we'll actually pull in. Yeah, this is a gun shop. Typically, there were zombies in here before. Let's kind of creep over here. I think I hear them. But it might be quiet enough. Let's get in here. Okay. Can we not check from here? Why is this lit up and I can't check it? To get all the way over here. Okay, let's do this. Hopefully we're quiet enough. We can kind of take a look around, fortunately. Now, last time I played this, in the series I did long ago, I actually played with the Xbox controller. Last night I wanted to mess around and see what I thought about playing it with the mouse and keyboard. Seems okay. Okay, let's try and take a peek and see if there's anybody in here. Okay, we've got at least one zombie right outside the door. There's a file cabinet we can check. Let me try closing this door. Oh, did you have to slam it? Was that necessary? I'm trying to be quiet here. I think there's probably zombies upstairs, but let's creep over here. We haven't drawn their attention yet, so let's check this guy out. So what we'll do is we'll gather this up. We'll try to go hit up the community. Once you get set in a community and they kind of accept you in there, you have those characters to choose from as well. Uh-oh, that sounded terrible. Let's get out of here. The cool thing about that is if you die in a community, you have the other characters to choose from. They definitely don't like that. It sets their mood pretty poor, but at least you can play on from there. Okay, I don't think I can climb over these rocks. I'd have to go right by this guy. I guess I could try and... Oh, he spotted me. Here's the thing. If I get around here, get in the bushes. Okay, are we hidden enough? Sometimes even though they're right there, you're hidden enough. Okay, so that we can creep over. There we go. Oh, I shoved him. Stay down. Down. Are you good? No? I think I can execute. I think that's a thing that you can do, but I can't remember in what circumstances you can do that. Okay, we got somebody else there. I think there's rocks here. I don't think I can go straight through. I think there's big rocks. Maybe not, actually. There you go. Creep through here. What I'll do is, because I'm hidden, we're going to go ahead and bring the map up. Yeah, I'm real close. Let's just zoom that in. Basically, it's this building right here. There was a zombie down here somewhere. Here we go. We can kind of climb over this. Yeah. Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Make it quick. What's up?
Okay, cool. So that's that guy. Let's actually go ahead inside. We'll see how many people are here. Plus, we need to join. I don't know if you have to talk to everybody, if that's kind of what triggers it. Or if there's one person that just lets you and you have to talk to them. How about you? There we go. We need good people. If you want, you can crash with us. Absolutely. Cool. Okay, we are now a part of this community. So you can see there's a good number of people here, actually. We have us, Lily Ritter. Wait a second. Oh, the other guy was a Ritter as well, the first character I started with. I wonder if they're related. Lily, Brendan, he's got a machete, table leg. These two have table legs. She also has the cracked pipe. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is, we have kind of... Where's the main storage here? We're going to take a peek at what's in here really quick. And the supply locker. And if you're not familiar, and I'm kind of re-familiarizing myself with the game as well, there's influence here. And so you have to have a certain amount of influence. I guess I have 100. And you spend this to take things out, or you gain stuff by putting stuff in. So I could actually put this rifle in, and that gets us a good chunk of points. So we can throw these bullets in as well. That's some more influence, and then we could take some out. But for now, that's fine. We don't have... oh, they do have a pistol here. Yeah, we'll take the pistol, why not? And then that means that we need ammo for it. The pistol says... 357 caliber, right. That's this. So we'll take, like, all of these bullets, why not? Cool. And then, did they have anything else cool here? Maybe we should take some medicine. Looks like we already had a good chunk of that. We'll take a little bit of food. And there is a backpack, but I think I'm good, right? I don't think I can do anything with the backpack. It says equip Q. Okay, cool. Okay, so this one actually gives us more slots. That's awesome. We'll throw that one in. Cool. So one of the things you can end up doing is kind of moving things around in here, then switching to another character and switching out their gear.
Don't get me wrong, this place is really nice. But with all the zombies out there, I'm worried we might not be able to hold out here forever. Could you keep an eye out for a large vehicle of some kind? Like an RV or a bus? Something we could pack everybody into and head out if things got bad?
Yep, we can do that.
Even if we never use it, I think I'll feel better if I know we've got a
Okay,
plan B.
so we've got, this is a survey area over here. Now, otherwise we can start hitting up buildings. You can see in the top left, the home status says that we have, 5 food, no medical supply, 2 weapon, 5, that's like building material, I think. And I actually don't remember what the barrel is. I don't know if that's water or fuel or something. I think it's fuel. So what we want to do is we kind of want to wander around and maybe we can find some medical supplies or something, like a house that's got that. You can see the gun shop obviously is good for the ammo. And if we had gone around in there enough, you can grab a pack. I forgot what they call it. And you put that on your bag, on your back, and you carry it. It's kind of heavy. And then that's what adds to what you have in your home if you can bring it back there. So getting around, roaming around the town and finding those kinds of things to bring back is really a good thing to do if you can. Let's crouch here. Actually, I don't need to crouch just yet. Let's take a peek. Maybe we'll go over to that store across the street. You don't see anybody. We'll just kind of wander over here. Now, she said a big car or an RV is what she said. I think that might be like the goal, right? It's the Breakdown DLC is about getting an RV. And then basically, if I recall correctly, I actually haven't looked into it in a long time. If I recall correctly, the goal is to have the RV, and then it can store a certain amount of things on it and a certain number of people. So you kind of have to decide what goes in it, and then you leave the map. But when you start a new map, those are the people and supplies you start with. So it's kind of a cool way to keep playing the game. Resetting, but also having some persistence, which I thought was so cool. Again, I just really want a multiplayer, though. Ah! Okay, he spotted us. Let's go out here, where we're kind of out in the open. Yeah, okay. So one of the things we can do, I mentioned this before, is we can actually cruise over here. I can crouch and step into the bushes, and we should be able to lose him. But if he gets over here, I think it's Z. It does like an executing move or a surprise, or it's some kind of attack if you're hidden from them. But I think he's too far out. So now I don't think I've alerted him. I think if he turns around or something, we might be able to get sneaky on him. But I don't want to wait too long. Let's just do this. Nah, I just shoved him. Okay. Okay, and then X. No? Okay. I seem to recall an execute move.
Pretty hairy out there. Do what you can.
It's so brutal. And I don't know the circumstances in which you can use that, but so far, so good. Now we can, if we are sprinting and attack, we can do this like jump attack thing, right? Boom. Die before he gets here. Oh, there we go. Oh no! Get away, get away! Ah! See repeatedly. Get away from me. Oh, I just crushed him.
I need a breather.
I need a breather. I'm tired, I know. There we go. we could take a break while we loot. I do see a zombie over there on the left side, so we'll have to be wary of him. He may, I guess there's no window. He may not spot us. Let's see. Oops. Uh-oh. I hear noises. I think this was harder to do. Oh, the guy's sitting on right over there.
Hang on.
I think it was harder to look around before
I think.
with the Xbox
If you're hearing
controller.
this, we could use some help.
Sounds like they're in a bad spot. Might want to offer them a hand. Should be on your map.
I'm loaded up. See you back at base.
Okay, so I picked up the pack of food. I don't think food is really a big thing, but we were there, so a rucksack, that's what it's called. While we were there, I just figured I would grab it because we're so close, and I want to offload things anyway. Actually, I should have filled up my inventory, come to think of it. That was dumb. I had another slot. I could have picked up something
I'm almost
else.
home.
I
But
hope you brought me
that's
something
okay.
pretty.
I'll show you when I get there.
We're going to walk in here. Drop this off. I think I want to turn that voice dialogue down. Go ahead and close this. Might do that once we get in here. Okay, so I can walk over here.
Don't say I never gave you anything.
There you go. So we have even more food. And yeah, food was what we had. We didn't necessarily need that immediately.
You know, stuff.
But that's okay.
Man, we are so completely fucked.
Throw in that.
Beats me.
Okay,
Shit,
cool.
at this rate, I'd settle for a slingshot. Better luck.
Okay, let's check this out. We're going to jump in here. Options, sound settings, and I want to turn that, the voice to, I don't really care to hear them talk too much. Okay, let's see. Back and resume. Okay, let's see. So, again, I do want to get out. I want to find some supplies. The medical supplies is the big thing. Let's bring up the map. You can see that that was food. So, I don't remember the map well enough to know where there might be a place I could find medicine. I don't recall. The map does not change in this game. It's always this map. But it's been a while, so I don't remember. We do have hordes, as you can see, wandering around. These are large groups of zombies. This is where their focus is right now. So we're okay. Well, I was going to say, unless they turn down your street. So they're going to be walking right by here. So I might head out of here and maybe go up this way. I think that might be a thing to do. Let's go ahead and step out of here. Leaving doors open, Ween. Come on. Now you can see we're down life. That's the red bar. We're down a bit on that. So I should probably fix that up. I can scroll wheel to the aspirin, and then I think it's F. Yeah. So there we go. We'll get some of that in use. Let's cruise down here. Now you can't hop over these rocks, but we came this way, so I know I can go straight. Hopefully we don't draw his attention as I sprint. You can see on the mini-map the blue circle widens out as you sprint. It's kind of showing the area in which you're kind of drawing attention. I feel like you can draw them from farther away than that circle. But that might just be more of a visual thing if you get kind of out in front of them. We know there's more good stuff in there, guns and everything, but right now we're really focused on... I really need the medicine stuff. I think I drew him out, but he may be distracted now. Diner, body repair. We could head up this street. Let's bring up the map again. Where's that horde? Yeah, they're still making their way around. Okay, let's go up this way. This street wraps around and there's some other places around the corner. I'm just going to go ahead and sprint this. Try to get up there. Again, we could be driving, but man, cars draw a lot of attention. So yeah, man, this game was so fun. When I first played this, I just fell in love with it. I ended up in the first place I was in, I think, was the church across town over there, and it was just so cool having that group. It really did feel like Walking Dead. It was so great. Let's see. This is... I don't think this place will have medicine. But we can kind of pop in here. Actually, what's funny is I died at this sign right here. I was killed. My game ended. My series ended right at this signpost on the ground. Zombies tore me apart. It was game over. It was a hilarious ending, though. I got shredded to bits. They actually pull you into two pieces. It's pretty funny. Okay, so there's not likely medicine in here. Enclave people has collapsed? I don't know what that means. Upper right. Enclave people? I don't know if that's my people. So you saw there it said left mouse button repeatedly to bash open a door. I'm not really looking to draw attention right now. Plus, I don't know that that's worth it. I don't think there's medicine in there. Let's take a peek at the map. Okay, these guys aren't even here yet, so I assume they're cool. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that was... You're supposed to establish a home. Maybe I needed to do that back in the community. I'm not sure if me joining it counts as establishing a home or not. Can't remember if there's a way to see those things either. Okay. Let's see, influence, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm getting a little too close to this stuff too. Feral zombie sighted. Okay, let's post up here. So, I mean, these homes are possible for medicine, I think. I don't think it has to be a pharmacy, for example. There are zombies. I can already see them in here. Actually, that does not look like a zombie. Oh, is this... Oh, no, I was going to say, is this a community place? That survey place is a tower. This looked like a guy standing in here, though. Yeah, neighbors discovered. Okay, so you can see this has a red circle on it, so there's people here. Let's actually see what happens. We're going to go talk to them real quick. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, hey there. Okay, so there's probably somebody else to talk to in here. Yeah, here we go.
I got nothing left.
Okay, so these people are just hanging out in here.
Plans in my spare time, and I think I hit on something. I think we should clear out some space specifically for medical treatment.
Nope.
Having a place to take care of them is exactly
Okay.
what I'm after.
So this is kind of like an outpost of sorts, so we can actually, you can essentially trade with these people, right? So, what do we have here? I don't really think I need any of these. Granted, you know, our home needs medicine, but this doesn't necessarily, I actually don't think this counts at all when you fill it into your supply. I think you need the rucksack. I think that's the only thing that counts. So it's not going to help me to buy any of this stuff, but I might as well. I only have one on me. So we'll buy a few. Yeah, I was gonna say 3, I think, is the only amount that you can have stacked. I'm gonna sell one of those back. Okay, that's fine. I don't think they'll have anything else in here we can dig through, so I'm gonna go ahead and step out. Let me take a peek at this real quick. Yeah. Let's go ahead and step out. And take a peek at the map again. Uh-oh. Get off the map, Ween. We'll take care of this guy for them. They were nice enough to trade with us. I think this is the least we can do. Smash a zombie. Okay, let's see. I guess we're going to head to the next house and check it out. See how that's doing. Again, we can't climb over the rocks, so we kind of got to head this way. We could try sneaking up on this guy from behind. Maybe that's what we'll do. Just for fun. Now, my club is yellow. My pipe is yellow, you can see on the left. That's bad news. I should have kept another melee weapon. There we go. Smash! If you get the drop on them, you can do that. The cool thing is if you get into some bushes and they follow you close enough into the bushes, you can really... oops. Wow. I was totally zoning on this guy. Too busy talking to you guys. Again, if you're in the bushes and they sneak and they come up to the bush that you're in, you can come right out of that with that stealth move. It's pretty sweet. Let's get up here. I'm just going to walk up to it. Okay, is there anybody inside? I don't see anybody nearby. We're just going to go ahead and try this. There we go. Bash that door in. Anybody home? This game used to make me jump so often. I'd be playing it late at night, and you think a place is empty, and you walk in, and there was a zombie sitting in the corner, and he just gets up and he's on you. You're fighting him off. Oh, it was intense. It's so great. Okay, so the horde was destroyed. They just had a message that our community morale is down, though. Probably because they had to fight them off. Let's see, I saw something I could interact with. Here we go. Keep an eye out. I hear zombies. You can see the one out through the back window back there. I think that's the front window, actually. Alright, what do we got? We have food resources. I don't care. I already brought some back and we're good. I can't stack any more of these. I could take the wind-up alarm clock. That is something we can throw, and it basically brings zombies. It attracts them. This is a weapon, though, and my weapon is just about broke. So we're going to go ahead and take that. And I think we're just going to go ahead and equip this because I don't want the pipe breaking on me like while I'm in the middle of using it. That would be bad. And we'll take the clock and we'll go ahead and take the aspirin too. These are things we can drop if we run across something better. So it's probably best to just be scooping things up. Okay. Whoops. Game freaked out on me. The game runs pretty well, but it gets a little jittery sometimes, despite the graphics card I have, and my computer should run this flawlessly. It has its little issues here and there. Okay, he is over there. Let's see, did I draw his attention? Nope. Okay, we're being a little less cautious now. We're just going to kind of run. We do have this construction site. Probably not medication in there, right? Maybe the house over here? Let's check it out. And we got a guy in there. I'm probably going to draw his attention. We'll see. Maybe not. That is a truck you cannot drive, by the way. Okay, cool. Let's check this house out. Okay, I don't see zombies in here, but it's very likely there's some somewhere. I want to step into the open here and make sure I get a good view. All kinds of stuff in here, though. That's good. Now you can see the dots on the screen all over the place, or on the map down there on the left. I'll be honest, I don't exactly recall what that is. I think what that means is that you can make this an outpost, and those are the number of different things you can set up in here, because you get options for your base to set up different features. Pretty sure that's what that is. Right now I think I might have drawn a bunch of attention. Oh, there he is. I was like, I hear you. Take frying pan to the face. Crush. There we go. Horde destroyed. Community morale is low. Another zombie horde. Let's check the map. Okay. Wow. There's actually one right outside the door. Right outside where we came in. Now the cool thing is when I go to search this again, it picks up where I left off. It's pretty cool. I can't see the horde out the window. I think we're a little too high. Okay, bullets. We'll take those. Let's see, we've got this guy in here. Always double check. Make sure there's no zombies. Because you can really get close to these guys. Oh my gosh, see? Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh man. I'm even explaining to you how this can happen. Oh. Wow. Phew. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's what I loved about this game. You just like had to be so careful. Oh. Startled me. Okay, let's check this. We're gonna check this house, then jam out of here. We have the gun. Let's take that, and a suppressor. That'd be nice. Let's ditch the clock, which we have to destroy. That's fine. Take the suppressor. That's fine. So we just have one more thing to check. I think, yeah. We'll go walking up here. I don't want to sprint really. Check this last thing out. See, I didn't look behind me. That's bad. That's a bad weem. Okay. I always ended up looking at the artwork and different things in the room. Okay, so there's a firecracker. So unfortunately, there's no rucksack to take here. I'm gonna leave the firecracker. Again, that's just kind of a distraction. Wait, is this a thing we can check? Oh, let's check this guy out. Okay, so maybe that's the points on the yeah. That's what that is. I think we have a zombie on us. Hold on. Where is he? I saw him on the map. Let's bring the map up. So I thought those were points that you could set things up in, but obviously we've had some disappear as I've been in here. So those instead are the actual points you can check, which is cool. So that means we've got a number more. I can even see the shelf up here. So there was a zombie here somewhere. He's probably just outside. Now when I went to search this, I don't know if you noticed, but on the minimap it did a wave out. So it definitely draws attention when you're searching things. Found nothing. I'd really like to find a rucksack to get out of here. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh! Where were you at? Oh. I was just in here, right? Wasn't I in here? Maybe he looped around. That's probably what happened. Oh my gosh. This game is so cool. Okay, and then so I'm going to check this, and then we've got the one last guy to check up front, and then I think what we'll do is we'll head back to the base and probably wrap it. Like I said, I just wanted to jump in here really quick and bring you guys in, show you the game, especially if you hadn't seen this before, didn't know much about it. You might check out the new one that's coming. Restore some stamina. That would be kind of cool, but I think I'd rather, well, yeah, let's actually grab that. Where was I? Yeah, so anyway, if this looks interesting to you, you might check out the second one. What I'll do is I'll drop a, oh, I left the door open too. I will drop a link to the trailer and some more information for State of Decay 2, which I'm just super excited about. I'm beyond excited. I can't wait to play that. Man, That's all I've been thinking about the last few days. Okay, so food resource. There it is. I don't really care for a food resource. I could take the hockey stick, but I already have the pan. Oh, jeez. Stop scaring me. Now, these guys will break through doors, and they will break through windows eventually. What we're going to do is we're just going to try to ditch this guy. Oh, did he get in? No. He's probably about to, though. Just going to go ahead and close that door. Okay, so we've got one in the front yard, and that's the direction we need to head. Let's just cruise over here and take a peek at the map. Okay, so we are all the way up here. We're trying to get back here. We have a zombie horde heading towards the house again, though, and then we have one up to the right of us. So we could intercept. You can actually see it just over my right shoulder. You can see the horde walking by. It's usually about, I think, like 8 of them or so. Brendan is sad. He's lost hope. Okay, well, what we're going to do is we're running into something. Can we not walk through here? Yeah, it's probably rocks. So we could try and intercept the horde, which would be really good for us, for me to be able to take them out, but it's not really all that easy. I do have a gun. I've got the revolver. Let's actually switch to the other one. And then, how do I can attach that? Oh, I should have attached that earlier. Look, that opened up a spot. I didn't know that. Okay, so do I want to try this? I guess we could, right? We're wrapping up. I just wanted to bring you in here for one episode, and we've got a few other survivors. Wait a second. Oh, it's just a white sign. I was like, can I interact with that? I've got some other survivors if I die, right? This horde got distracted or something. That's weird. I've never seen that happen before. Horde attacking home. Okay, what we'll do is we'll actually cruise back to home and see if we can help out there. Let's sprint, because they're in dire need, right? Let's get over there. We might be able to see it coming up here. Gotta get down here. Is that them at the door? I can't tell. Can't tell what that is. Oh, my guy's hungry. Let's go ahead and snack. Whoops, wrong button. We need F. Stamina's low. Oh, I'm on the wrong street, aren't I? I need to go over one. Okay, let's get over here. Okay, don't need to eat more food. I thought I might need to. Hey, buddy, what's up? I love the variety, too. That was the other thing I liked about this game. Some of the zombies seem kind of slow, kind of wandering. Other ones sprint, would sprint at you. There's not a very obvious... I don't know why I'm still swinging. To me, there was not a real obvious visual distinction. Maybe I don't pay close enough attention. There are types, so you can see this kind of shirtless guy. They all seem to be a bit different. I could never really tell. Is he going to sprint at me? Is he going to walk at me? Which I also think was pretty cool. In games like 7 Days to Die, it's very apparent when you see somebody, you know their behavior. And I can see the benefits to that. It is kind of cool to know what you're, up against, but I also like variety. You'll see he's trying to run at me, but it's not very fast. The other guy was much faster. I should have sprinted at him and kind of did my jumping attack, but... Squish. These guys, meanwhile, are waiting for me to get back and help, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get there eventually. Okay, let's see. Let's just sprint up to this here. Whoops. Okay, let's see. Let's do this. Oh, hey, buddy. You get out of here. What else we got here? Was that it, hopefully? Now they can actually bust through these doors, but they don't actually break them. They will hammer on them until they're open, and then that's it. So it seems like they've broke it, but they just basically open the door. Terrible, terrible Weem. Where are you guys at? Look at them. They're all in the base. There we go. Wait, attach a. Wait, I do have a suppressor on there. Oh, he's coming for me. Where are you going to come from, buddy? Get out of here. Cool, look at that. Plus 10 influence, plus 10 happiness. Christopher led the way. Yes, I did. Anyway, I think we're going to leave it at that. I do want to thank you guys for watching. As always, I really appreciate it. Again, if you'd like to see more, you can definitely leave a like on this, leave me a comment. If it really seems like, you know, you guys are really into this, then I would definitely play it some more. And again, down in the description, I'll have a link to the new one coming, at least the trailer. Right now, the release date, I think all they've said is next year, 2017. But, oh, I'm very excited about that one. Thanks again for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time.